I'm Hillary Atkin from the Atkin Report in Los Angeles, and I am thrilled to welcome Angie Rey from The Voice to this edition of Hillary's Happy Hour. Angie, how are you doing today?
I'm doing really well, Hillary. How are you?
Really good. Thank you, Angie. And that was an amazing battle you did with Tatum Scott for Team Kelsea of Maren Morris's Girl. So, congratulations on your performance.
Thank you. It was definitely really special, so we're really happy with it.
Kelsea said her heart was breaking as she struggled to decide which one of you two won the battle. So, how were you feeling as you waited with Tatum up on stage, with whom you've developed so much closeness?
Tatum and I are friends, so actually really, really close friends. So it for us, we had spent so much time working on this. It's endless hours, in the hotel room or in the rehearsal space, all the time practicing. And our goal going into it was like, if we both kill it right now, then one of us can be stolen or saved. And that was our whole thing going into it. So I wasn't really worried about either one of us because my fingers were crossed. I was like, if she wins, then hopefully someone will steal or save me. And if I win, someone will hopefully steal or save her. So we'll be fine. And that was just like the whole time. That's like the most civil way to go about it, I feel like, for us.
Well, talk to me about after winning the battle, you ran backstage crying, saying you wanted to call your mom, and then you heard that John Legend had, in fact, saved Tatum.
Yes. It's really funny watching it back because it's such a, like this flush of emotions. It's like you don't even remember. And I still laugh at the video where it was like, I felt such a relief. You kind of feel a little bit guilty winning in that way. It's like because she's my friend and I'm rooting for her just as much as I know she's rooting for me. So it was really important to me. I was like, man, first and foremost, I want to call my mom. Like, where's my phone? That was, of course, priority, my mom and my dad. And then after that, there's a TV back there and you could hear the button push and you're just like, oh my God, thank goodness. Because that's a long car ride back if only one of us makes it. And I really root for her even now. It's like all the time I'm rooting for Tatum. So it's just awesome.
It was great to see. And I want to rewind to your blind audition, though, which also was so memorable. That's when you performed Kelsea's hit song Penthouse. She turned for you right away. And then Michael Bublé suggested an impromptu duet with her, and your parents were shown freaking out. But
Yeah.
what was that like for you?
I am such a fan of Kelsey's. I think, first and foremost, beyond anything else, I really love her. Like, I love her music. I love how she is as a person. And I had thought of everything before going on stage. What if everyone but her turns? What if, no one turns? All of these things had crossed my mind. But the one thing that never crossed my mind was I'm doing her song. What if we sing together? Like, that never even came into my brain. So having that opportunity, it it created such a moment for her and I together. This is her first time being a coach and the first time someone has sang her song on a show like that. So this is like her I made it moment. And to be a part of that feels really special because she's kind of like part of my I made it moment. So I'm glad we were able to do that for each other.
It was really exciting, but you've also performed with Kelsea since then at Amalie Arena in Tampa, right?
Did. Yeah.
So tell me some of the things that you have learned from working with her so far during your voice journey.
Yeah. I think one of the things that I admire the most about her, and The Voice does a great job of song selection and all that stuff, but for me as an artist, what makes an artist really distinct is songwriting. And being with her and having the time to kind of talk to her, even when cameras aren't running, it's really awesome to learn how her brain works and just how authentic she is and genuine. And I spent a lot of time worrying about like saying the perfect thing, looking the perfect way, all of the perfect things. And there's such an admirable thing about just being human and being real and authentic and just genuine, and they love her for it. So I've taken that into every aspect of my life, personally and professionally, with songwriting, with performing, with going on live on social media. It's like I just want people to know that I'm real. You know, my eyebrows don't always look great and I have half eyebrows, so I have to paint on the other half. Like that's really important to me that people know that we're just people.
Angie, this isn't your first rodeo, as they say. I hear that you were on Telemundo's La Voz Kids and also auditioned for American Idol. So, what were you able to take from those experiences into this one on The Voice?
Yeah, La Voz Kids is basically the little kids version of The Voice. So there was no competition feel in that environment because we're all under the age of 14. So it was just like summer camp. Like so that was so fun. I did Idol twice. I was 15 on my first season of American Idol, and that was a really cool experience. I just didn't know who I was. I didn't have any identity. And so it was really important to me, like learning through that time who I am and what's real to me and knowing that, you know, it's okay to just be real. And I think people will flock to you if your people will find you. I do believe that. So it's like, you know, if you put out what's yours and someone will love you for that. And so that's what I've taken most from all of my experience in that regard.
Well, I cannot wait to see what is next for you on Team Kelsey on The Voice. And I want to thank you so much for taking time out to be with me on Hillary's Happy Hour.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I want to wrap it up by lifting a glass to you and your continued success on The Voice.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks, Hillary.
Cheers.
Cheers.